2024 Halloween characters. Let's check them out. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them all together, but let's go. Alright, Manamel, Halloween. She's Earth now. She has 1400 HP, 7400 attack, balance, dagger. Yeah. Okay. Cute and cuter. Massive earth damage to a foe. Activate Llama Veloce. Reduce Catty Mail level by 2. Oh, that's kind of similar as her OG as well too, huh? Alright, so she automatically triggers her first skill. 8 hit earth damage to random foes, Wasteland Crest to caster, damage immunity. So she has unchallenged every time she Ogis. Dispeto? Earth damage to all foes hit to earth defense stackable. Number of activation increase based on number of Wasteland Crest. Oh, is that type again, eh? Crest oriented character. Pugnelli. Cameriera. Wasteland Crest to all Earth allies. Supplemental damage effect. Girly Macaron effect to caster. When an ally is almost knocked out at the end or turn, consume this effect instant standby for all almost knocked out Earth allies. Undying effect, one-time damage mitigation effect can be removed. So this is good for the Saint character, right? Because Saint character can instant proc the... My only master is myself, duh. Oh god, stop with the cringe, please. At the end of turn, when no damage is taken, activate Dispeto. Okay. Catty Mail level rises by 1. Upon being targeted by an Earth ally's buff or healing skill, Catty Mail level lowers by 1. When Catty Mail level is at 6 at the end of turn, can attack. Oh, okay, yeah. Cat made cutie. Ooh. Wasteland Crest or Earth allies at battle start. Boost to skill specs based on their number of Wasteland Crest. Takes effect even when Manamel is a sub-ally. Wait, that's actually really good though. Because they said this works even in the backline? Or does this not work in the backline? Because if you're seeing this moving forward to other elements, that's actually sick though. Because you can you don't have to rely on the summon to have the crest on MC Mana Diver crap anymore. Sweet surprise. Wow. Implying we do not have enough fucking garrison weapons already. Okay, so her first skill number is 68,000 damage base cap per hit. So you get the times 8 every time she Ogis. Earth damage to all foes is 68,000. Wait, 68,000 as well, single hit? Hit to earth defense is 10% each roll and then cap at 40%. So that means at the beginning it's really just shit, eh? How many hits? Based on the number of crests, right? Plus the base, so it's 6 hits, right? So you need to really get this up because this still shares the same amount of base cap. Alright, then this one is supplemental is 30k. Yeah, damage mitigation is 3,000. The rest of it I don't think we need any explanation, right? Yeah. So the skill specs is this looks like 10%? 10% skill damage up to 50%. And then the skill cap is 2% up to 10%. I think that's the number for it. Yeah, I mean sure, I suppose. But I think the main takeaway for her is just this thing. I'm pretty sure Earth doesn't really need this kind of character, and this is Halloween. To say the least, this is Halloween. I don't think Earth needs a character like this for a seasonal character. And a multi-hit Earth, for Earth element character, multi-hit, I think you're better off just getting Kukuru instead. Halloween Kukuru probably does way better than this. Yeah, they're both Halloween too, right? Halloween Kukuru does way better. I feel like the only thing you really want to use this for is just this thing. This thing is actually huge. Alright, so she has 2 defense, 2 attack, 1 HP, 1 skill cap, 2 hostility down, earth attack. Alright, I guess she needs the hostility down, doesn't she? Because she has this thing. Yeah, she has this thing, right? When she needs to not take any damage, right? So she needs the hostility to be on someone else. So first and foremost, you definitely want that. She's very skill nuke oriented. You could probably go for this, obviously, to make her damage consistent. I guess you could also just get this too, just so she doesn't get targeted at all. So that's 4. Get HP and defense, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's enough. I don't think you really need to change too much. Hostility down seems pretty alright. Other than that, she's very mediocre. I wouldn't waste my time getting her. Alright, Wilnas Halloween. Alright, what we got? He is now light. 1180 HP and 11,000 attack. He is still Fist 10x too. Attack style. Wilnas Bomber. Unworldly light damage to a foe. Wilnas deals triple attacks. That's very similar to the OG as well. Pumpkin Smash. 1000% light damage to all foes. Amplify damage taken. Sharp boost to attack. Trick Claw. 800% light damage to a foe. Supplemental damage taken. Stackable. 10% boost to caster's charge bar. Additional effect when all main allies are light. 10% boost to Fated Chain bar. Okay, I guess that's kind of neat. more Fated Chain gaming. V2 gaming. Vermilion's Bounty. Effect to light allies. Does that apply to himself or only other people? Attack is boosted. Maximum amount or damage cap. And amplify. Vermilion guys doesn't deal multi attacks. Okay, so that's the same. No charge bar gain upon normal attacks. Amplify. Counter someone taking damage. Activate Trick Claw after normal attacks. So that's an insane amount of Fated Chain he's gonna get. Blaze of Majesty. Upon activating a light Fated Chain, activate Pumpkin Smash. Reduce and Omens cancel requirements. Oh wow. Wow, yes, Yamato's shit. Extend light allies the Vermilion. What? Extend the thing by 2 turns. So you can extend it only when you press Fated Chain. Wilnas attacks twice that turn. Not bad, not bad. Wilnas O Lantern. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this weapon though. It looks kind of whatever. No full limit break yet too, right? Yeah, it looks like it's pretty cool. Let me look at his numbers. First skill is 1.16 mil base cap. Amplify is the same, I guess. 30%, 6 hits. And then his assassin is 30%. Alright, Trick Claw. Base cap is 730,000 damage. Supplemental is 3,000 per stack up to 30,000. Alright. And then 10% caster's charge bar and the Fated Chain bar, sure. And then Vermilion Bounty. Vermilion Bounty is... Oh, this is either unique or special mod. Wow. 15%. 10% cap. And 10% amplify. But yeah, don't take my word for it though. I'm just reading the game with text. I'm not sure if it's really unique or not. I might be wrong. So, okay. Then this one. Normal attack amplify is 50%. Which I think is exactly the same as the normal one too. Yeah. Reduce Omen cancel is 20%. Oh, wasn't MC's 30%? MC is 30% at level 30. Alright. So Wilnas is 20%. I guess you can stack that too. So actually that's pretty cool. Good for V2, good for... I am pretty sure this is also good for endgame as well. But I guess the main difference is that he doesn't have insane tank as his OG version. Or grand version rather. And because this guy doesn't have multi-attack, you can consistently provide guaranteed triple attack to him. He can consistently triple attack. Which Light should not have any issues with that apparently. Yeah, I think that's just really the major difference. I feel like he has somewhat similar, maybe slightly better damage than his grand version, but at the same time he kind of like got rid of his defenses altogether, but he's buffing the entire team instead, rather than him just being the massive tank. You know, because that's basically how it is in the grand version. It is actually kind of hard to actually put him in a team right now, because like he's just there because, you know, the thing is, we are already at a point where most elements are relatively okay in a good space, except win success. But a lot of times, right, we know a lot of the elements have like really, really good characters. It's like so insanely strong that it's so hard to get them replaced. So like, I feel like a lot of times what side games are trying to do is that they just put something new as like a supposedly easier character to get, which you can just place in there and it'll still somewhat work kind of thing. Because we've been seeing a lot of characters like that nowadays, you know? He looks kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, if you do not have anything else, yeah, it's just use him. If you already have like the characters that, you know, all the supposedly meta characters that we had before prior to this, right? I don't think you really need a character like this anyway, you know? He still has a relatively good skill set after all, but yeah. Alright. Okay, so Satyr Halloween. She's dark now. She has 1650 HP, 69, nice. 50 attack. Heal based. Oh, she's heal based again. Stick and Saber. Alright. Life something. Massive dark damage to a foe, 2 twinkle stars to Satyr. Drain effect. Add 7 or more twinkle stars and cooldown for Sing Sing Show. Who? Oh, this is actually starting to remind me of our Earth version already. Trick Doll Party. Dark damage to a foe, hit to attack and defense. Stackable Trick Doll effect based on the number of primal allies. Oh, good God! Alright, here we go again. Fucking hell, man. Increased number of hits. Based on primal bells, man. When Satyr is not a main ally, Trick Doll effect ends. Bonds of Fellowship. Boost to Dark Ally skill spec. Stackable. And restores HP 2 turn cut to debuff durations. Auto activates by consuming 1 tickle star. And foe uses special attack. Yeah, this actually reminds me of Earth version a lot. Alright, third skill is Xing Xing Shouhu, which is the 7 more. Substitute effect. Oh. All allies substitute. Fucking end cooldown on Ogi. So she gets all allies sub with 80% light damage reduction, damage absorption effect, full force counter 3 hits, shield effect to dark allies upon consuming 4 twinkle stars. Wow, that's a lot of consuming though. Captivating Jiangxi. Undying effect at battle start. 1 time, okay. Damage reduction to dark allies against foes with Trick Doll. Boost to dark allies attack, defense, multi-attack rate, and healing specs based on number of turns passed. Oh, wow, okay. Primal Pals Specs. 1 twinkle star to Satyr upon being targeted by a foe or when Primal Dark Ally uses a skill. Oh. Okay, that's really easy. Okay, so I can see why she's consuming a lot then. That seems really easy to do. Holy fuck, okay. Consume 2 twinkle stars and activate Trick Doll Party at the end of turn. I see. She actually does look pretty strong too, huh? Really good utility character. The Restore Dark Allies. Oh, this one has full limit break. Supplemental skill damage and progression. Maybe you can use this? I'm not too sure about this either, actually. Alright, numbers. Let me see numbers. Okay, Ogi. Drain is 1,000. Her drain is 1,000. Her first skill, Trick Doll Party. Base cap is 330,000. 330,000. Attack defense stackable is 10% up to 40%. And then Trick Doll effect. Okay, wait, what's Trick Doll effect? For every 15 million dark skill damage dealt to this foe, bonus plane damage remove on buff. Okay, so that's kind of like Christmas Makira, right? Very similar to Christmas Chicken. So bonus plane damage is 1.5 mil. Alright, second skill. Second skill is skill specs. So skill specs is damage is 10% up to 50%. Cap is 6% per stack up to 30%. And then the heal is capped at 2,000. That sounds about right, yeah. 2 turn cut to buff the buff durations. And the other good thing about this compared to Earth version, right? This is yellow, remember? Earth version is green. So you auto cast this with full auto as well. While the Earth version, you're relying on just the auto cast rather than the manual cast. So that's kind of like a good win as well, technically. Zob's 30% damage taken. That's actually not bad. She's actually really strong utility too, huh? Really similar to her Earth version, which is really good. Because her Earth version is really good. And then the shield is 3,000. So you consume 4 to get shield. 3,000 to everyone. Damage reduction to dark allies with Trick Doll is 20%. Oh, they haven't mentioned the multi-attack yet. Okay, so attack is 3%, cap at 30%. Defense is 5% per stack, caps at 50%. So 10 turns. It caps at 10 turns. Multi-attack, they never mentioned yet. Healing specs is 2% up to 20%. EMP for Satyr. 2 defense, 2 HP. 1 dark damage, 1 healing cap, 1 debuff success rate, 1 hostility up, 1 skill cap. Alright, so the most important one, you definitely want the heals. Because remember, once again, yellow border now. Yeah, yellow border now. Her second skill is yellow border now. You definitely want to max this now. Because this is going to be appearing very, very often. So definitely want to max the heals. I'll definitely give skill cap to this as well. So I don't think you want debuff success rate, fuck that. Hostility up is not really that important anyway, because she already has all allies sub anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, hostility up is like whatever, honestly. The rest, I think you just give HP, I think. Yeah, you can just give all to HP too if you want. Not too bad of a EMP as well. For the most part, I feel like Satyr is just really, really straightforward anyway. The way she works is, I feel like it's straight up identical to the Earth version. The only difference is that I feel like you obviously want to have primal pals. just so that she can actually do more on her first skill. And then the other thing is obviously that if you have setups in your team where you can consistently cast skills very, very occasionally. So if you have like characters that has like able to reset skills very, very often, you know, take like Fidel. I think Magus kind of does that too. I don't remember. I think Magisa does that too. I think Hecate does that too, or something. Yeah, there's quite a few characters that actually have that reset shit or whatever. So it's like you use those characters is very, very beneficial for her because of the passive, right? Because you want to get more the twinkle stars due to her amount of twinkle stars being consumed every time when you want to use it. So every time you want to use it, you always have the twinkle stars stacks up and running for her whenever she wants to use it. Because you have to technically remember this is just going to consume a lot. Especially in raids where bosses always going to do a lot of special attacks, omens here and there, blah blah blah, like end game raid stuff. This itself is going to eat 4, and then obviously at the end of turn you're also consuming 2 as well to just activate the first skill every time. So she definitely needs a lot of like supposedly characters being able to recast skills over and over and over again. It'll be very, very beneficial for her, and it's going to be a very, very beneficial for your team survival as well in the long run if you're able to do that. Because probably you want to get this up all the time, have 0 downtime for this one, and then press this whenever is possible, and then whenever the omen comes up, and then only use this maybe when big omen you want to tank or whatever. Yeah, use this. I feel like she's just not going to take any damage though, because you have 30% absorb and 80% light damage reduction. So if you're having like a character that has elemental switch, aka leech, she shouldn't have any problems as well. The main issue is obviously just getting the primal pals thing going. Let me quickly check fucking primal pals shit again for dark. Yeah, I guess leech works. Leech honestly, Leech is not bad because of the light switch and stuff, but the problem with Leech doesn't work well. I feel like doesn't work well with Satyr is just because that Leech doesn't have like super fast skill reactivation. The only way for Leech to really reactivate the skills a lot faster is you need to Ogi a lot. So I wouldn't say it's that great of a character to use. Uni I guess is okay. Uni is okay because you're gonna be spamming this, it's the same as the grand version. You're spamming this, which is technically good for Satyr, right? Because Satyr, the good thing about, I feel like the Satyr's supposedly skill thing is that it applies to any skill, right? Instead of just yellow border, red border, that kind of shit. It's so nice that they just say it's any skill, so which is great because it works really well with like a character like Uni, which basically guarantees 1 stack for Satyr every single time, like, for example. But the problem is I feel like Uni is also another utility character which honestly is like a waste of slot. So I feel like it's not really a good character to you put her in there. Wait, Hecate is actually other? I thought she was primal. Oh. Yeah, you definitely have to use Magus, because Magus can reset on Ogi too. It's the same. It is literally the same fucking thing with Medusa Grand, man. Same fucking shit. Because of the primal pal shit, it's like you can't really fully utilize the character yet. You have to wait for like later on or something. I mean, honestly, right? I think you just put Magus and just put other characters and call it a day or something. Just put your supposedly primal allies in the back line or something. Right? Just do it and call it a day kind of thing. Yeah, right? Isn't it? Because like end of the day, yeah, you're probably maybe getting 3 hits instead of 6 hits, right? I think it's fine. Right? Because end of the day, I also do think like, you know, because her similarity of her skill kit right now with Earth is so like 90% similar, honestly. And if you look like how the way we have been using Earth Satyr up to today, we don't really rely on her to be the damage dealer anyway, right? So technically, we don't really have to do that. We don't really have to focus on this. Because end of the day, I think the main thing about this version of Satyr is really this. Because she's consuming so much to get the character to function, right? We need constant refreshes for her. You know what I mean? It's just being able to cast this without the green border, being able to get like full, like just tank anything with her third skill, and then just being able to consistently auto cast and just reset the supposedly debuff or whatever, nuke extra or whatever. And then obviously she has basically a progression type of passive as well to go along with it too. But yeah, it's actually is not too bad. But honestly, so far right now, TLDR, I think this banner sucks ass. I think Psy Games learned their lesson with the whole Flugen fucking banner, because that year was so stupid. That was the stupidest fucking year ever. They added 3 Halloween characters that is a must-have meta type characters. Holy shit. Honestly, I don't think this banner is like crazy or anything. I feel like the characters are fine. They're not, to me, they're not hyper garbage. You know, like hyper garbage / unusable type of character. No, I still see their uses. It's just that like maybe with like if you already have those said characters, I don't think you need these kind of characters right now. If you have like the supposedly top tier characters on their respective elements on Dark, Light, and Earth, right? I don't think you need them at all. No, I don't think so. At this given time, I don't think so. Maybe later on, who knows, right? Maybe. But yeah, for now, like if you want to spark this banner, if you are lacking in characters, by all fucking means, just do it. It's fine. But if you don't really care too much about this banner too, I would highly suggest you to save your sparks for end of the year, because end of the year is only 2 months away now. 2 months away is very, very close. And don't forget, for those who are relatively new as well, what are we expecting end of the year? 1 or 2 grands? Probably 1 grand now. Yeah, we have another grand character. We have a very, very OP summon as well coming up. By OP summon is 000, Belial, Babu, Bizabal, whatever you call the guy. That kind of tier is going to have another summon. It's guaranteed, because they always do that every end of the year. The good thing is that we have roulette. So technically, if you want a YOLO roll like I did, sure, I guess. But you need to at least have enough sparks for the end of the year. And plus, we're also getting a new Zodiac as well. So there's that too, for anyone's wondering. So keep in mind, one new Grand, new OP summon, new Zodiac. And this is in the span of 2 banners. Back to back. Yeah, I think it's almost back to back. Almost back to back banner. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Other than that, I don't really know what else to add for this banner. Because it's not like this. See, like look at the spark thing, right? We don't even have the other Halloween characters in here, so And then like the only other raid up we have right now is Potato and Grimnir, right? Yeah. We are still waiting for Grimnir's rebalance, which is in 2 days ish. Yeah. And then yeah, I don't know. Other than that, yeah, the only other really good characters we have is Zeta, Orologia, yeah, Cosmos, I guess. Still no rate tax on Cosmos, Lamau, XDD. If you are really desperate for some characters, I still think it's okay to roll, but honestly, I think it's still better to keep for end of the year though. In my honest opinion, right, it's always better to spark on Flash banners because Flash has way superior characters. Lakefest is somewhat, they're pushing more better potential characters in Lakefest as well, but at the same time, it's like Lakefest is still like mostly oriented on like a single element at the moment, so it's